Okay, we need to remember two things that are really important if your file can collapse. So the first thing is that you need to save your file as soon as you're working it, because you don't know when you have a problem, a failure. So I'm just going to save it as lists. And then from there we have a relationship of these elements with the main of execution. So if you are creating a single element and you're not using the Revit model, or you don't have elements that are too heavy, you can work on automatic. Otherwise, I recommend you to use manual. You will need to check how everything gets updated, but it will avoid you having problems setting all those things. And then we need to see the functions of lists. So we go to core, then on core we have lists, we have add item to the end, to the front. It will add another item to the element you're placing it. In this case we have a list of 8 elements being 8 times multiplied. 1, 2, 3 lists. And then we have the other level, which are from the 7 points being multiplied. So if we want to add an item, add to the end, we use it with the number 1 item. Then we want to add the list points, we go like this, and at the end we have that element. So we have 1, 2, and the other element, which is the number 3. If we instead use the list, it will give us that the last element is another list, that it's just 3 single values. We have the function chop, so we can set up the lists, and then we can chop it 6. So with that we have since we don't have that much elements at the end, we only have 3, we can set it up to 2. And then we have 2 lists, one with 2 elements and the other one with 1 element. That's because everything is being set from the last item of the list. Then we have contains item if you're looking for something else. But the most important functions that we need to check is we have filter by bool mask, flatten first. We have flatten with functions, and the other one which is just flatten. List, flatten. That what it will do is just splits your lists, so you have now all access to all the points that you're working with. That's important if you want to change. Also, another one that it's crucial you to use, that we're using a lot of times, is the transpose function. Transpose function, what it will do is it will change the order of things, mixing the lists from the other elements. In this case now we have 8 lists first, and each list has 3 lists. In the other, where we have 3 lists of 8 lists that contains 8, so we have 3, 8, 8. In this case we have 8, 3, 8. Another important function is the filter by bool mask, which will give you lists, and then you need to set up a mask. So for the mask being placed, you can do it just by comparison on an element. So we will use an X value. It's point dot x value. For example, we can place the list from here, and if the point x we're going to place an equals, we want to comparison, so we have that function over the menu of formulas or the operators. We have here equals. So what we want to get is just the values of 1. We do 1 comparison. We have a list of elements which is true or false, which are Boolean. False, 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 and the other ones are true. And with that bool mask, we can just place the mask. So it gives us a list that it's the number 1 with the elements that we wanted. We can also do it with the flattened lists. But we need to change this value for this one. And it will give us all the points that are number 1 with all the points that are number 2. Another function that it's really important is list get item at index, which in this case I'm using the list and I want the items on index number 3. Gives me the point that it's on number 3. This one, because the index goes from 0 to the other last number. With those general functions that are the basic ones, we can start going with our geometry creation.